Hello, YouTubers, Minecrafters, and peoples of the intertubes, and welcome back to my vanilla Minecraft survival series. My name is Tolbert, and I'll be your host, and thanks for coming along on this wild and bumpy ride. Well, last we left off was during a live stream when we brought a whole bunch of villagers, being two, over to our little built-up villager area. We're just kind of holding them there right now and feeding them, and hopefully soon they'll be cranking out a couple of villager babies. We got to build up a little bit more housing for them around here, but we'll take care of that another time. As promised in the last episode, we are going to go take on that ocean monument that's over that way, across the sea a little bit. Before we do so, let me go ahead and adjust my music again real quick. And for doing this, we are going to take off. Oh, that was right. We're going to turn off the shaders. The reason why we're turning off the shaders is that even with a potion of underwater breathing, it makes it extremely hard to see under the water. And we really can't have that if we're going to be going down there and taking out that ocean monument. So we're going to turn these off real quick. It takes just a little bit to do so. Shaders tend to have a little bit of resource usage. There we go. Now things are going to look quite different. Very different indeed, and you can probably see my frame rates have skyrocketed. And I'm able to go through things quite a bit faster. So just a quick reminder, this is vanilla Minecraft in gameplay, not vanilla Minecraft in graphics. We are running the Chroma Hills texture pack, the SEUS renewed version 1 shaders normally, but just not today, and the, Optifine enhanced graphics as well. We are live streaming every Sunday, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. I am normally a late night streamer. Or you could say early morning, depending upon where you're from. So let me go ahead and get over there to that ocean monument. We'll be right back once I am there. And then we'll go ahead and start going through this. And we'll see you back here shortly. Alright, and so we're back, and over there in the distance is our torch tower atop the ocean monument. So before we go ahead and get a little bit too close over there, let's go ahead and go through a couple things in our inventory. First, there's our armor with boots with depth strider, definitely needed. The aqua affinity is gonna help, but not very much. And we have the respiration 3 just in case our potions run out of water breathing and night vision. We're also bringing along 5 pieces of TNT. 3 is the required amount you might need. We're bringing along 5 just in case. A stack of blocks that are easily broken. A pick that has efficiency, at least efficiency 3 on it. We have efficiency 4. We have a pretty nicely enchanted sword. And we have a whole bunch of doors. Now the key about going down here is that we're going to use the sandstone blocks to block the line of sight of the regular guardians. We're going to use the TNT to bust a hole in the monument to get to the elder guardians. Now right once we eliminate all 3 elder guardians, then we can go ahead and come back out, and we're going to consider that a success. So let's go ahead and get our potions in our hotbar here. The doors, by the way, are to create little pockets of air if needed. So water breathing and night vision. We're going to get up rather close here. And we're on top of guardians right now. Let's go ahead and drain these. And let's jump on down. That right there, that was the what's it called? The mining fatigue being given off by the Elder Guardians. Now, as you can see, I'm just swimming around this pillar that I just made just to keep the line of sight broken from all of these guys. Let's go ahead and head over this way a little bit. And roughly about right here is where we're going to try and get in at. Just going to break the line of sight again real quick. So we're going to put down our little piece of TNT right there, and then we got to put down the redstone blocker right on top of it, and it's about to blow. And there it goes, and in we go. Oh, and there he is right there. Want to get to him right away? Just run right up to him. And there we go. That's one down. There's a total of 3 Elder Guardians inside this place. One there, one on the equivalent of the other side. We got to make sure to keep our food eaten up. We do not want to get hurt here. So there and there will give us our line of sight breaker. And alright, so we're going to go in roughly about the same spot. Put that TNT down, put the redstone block right on top, and then run away a little bit. Alright, so we should be good to get in there. And there he is right away once again. And like I said, we just want to get right up on him. As we get inside him, it'll help to break the line of sight. And there we go. Got his drops there. So there's going to be one more Elder Guardian to take on, and he's going to be all the way at the top there. He should be right inside the top. Yep, and you can see him popping through right there. And so we got to keep on moving a little bit. Ooh, we're getting a little bit low on food and health. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop on in there. And there he is. Just get up right up on him. And there we go. Alright, now with that done, there's still a little bit more to do in here. We really need to wait for that mining fatigue to wear off, and we got how much longer on it? Almost 2 minutes, so that should be okay. We can go ahead and mess around killing some of these guys while we wait. If they didn't run away. And wow, you can hear him going off. They're trying to get to something. Alright, let's go ahead and find this room real quick. There's going to be a sponge room, and there's going to be a golden center of a room. But right now, we're going to go ahead and search around for that sponge room. Kill some of these guys along the way. Might as well go ahead and get that free experience. Now that's where we came down at. I'm a little bit surprised by this layout, so let's go ahead and come down one. We need to find a place to go back up in order to find the sponge room. In the meantime, like I said, we can go ahead and kill a couple of these guys along the way. That'll give us the ability to make some of these sea lanterns later if we wanted to. Now we already came down this way, right? Yes, we did. Alright, so that was put off. So let's try. Oh, not over this way. So like I said, right now we're just trying to search for that sponge room. Could be any number of places around here. If there is one, there might not be a sponge room. Usually there is. Alright, and that's going to be where the gold is. Oh, mining fatigue has wore off, so let's try to hurry up and just get the gold. Just solid blocks in the center. 8 solid blocks in total. I believe it was 8, indeed. So now we're just going to go ahead and keep on looking for that sponge room. Wherever it might be. Perhaps down this tunnel ways here. Nothing over that way. Oh, this is where we've already been. And that's just an empty room. Nothing down there for us. I'm going to see if I can't find this little sponge room. I'll tell you what, we'll be right back in just 1 second if we're able to find it. Alright, so apparently the sponge room that we needed to find was completely separated off from everything else. We had to break through a wall in order to get in here. You can see there's no entrances around other than down, and when going down, this room is completely blocked off. Except for here. And even this is oh, I thought it was completely blocked off. I guess I missed this little area. That leads back to, yep, this little conjunction. But we ended up going through a wall in order to find it. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to take as many of these sponges as we can within time allotted. And later we can use these sponges to come back and go ahead and empty this place of all the water that's inside of it. Sponges will absorb water in an 8-block run time. That is that if I was to place a sponge right here, it would go 8 blocks out that way and 8 blocks that way. But diagonally, it would be half as much. That's all because it's an 8-block run, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, so forth and so on. Let's go ahead and gather up all these sponges and then get back to base, get back to our little town. Because we're going to be running out of water breathing and night vision shortly here. So, okay, that's all of that. So why don't we just go ahead and get on out. So that was right above that arch. That makes me wonder if there's not another sponge room. Let's go take a look, just in case. Try to keep these guys off of us as much as possible. Alright, so it was roughly about right here. And no, there is not another sponge room. This is back to the gold room. And I believe we already went into this one. Yep, we already went into this one. Okay. There's always a lot of them in this gold room. So let's get out of here. Let's get back home. Find the boat first. There it is over there. And so we will see you back at home base. In all actuality, something I forgot to mention real quick is when they have those little spikes out next to them, you get hit with a thorn effect whenever you hit them. Thorn effect being the same as in the armor enchantment that we can get. But when their spikes are retracted, you don't get that thorn effect. It's okay. Now we're going to get out of here, head back to base. And we'll see you back there. And so we're back here at home base, and I do have to mention real quick just how lucky we were taking that on. We didn't have to put down any doors. We didn't have to worry about any real threats there, apparently. We were lucky enough to get right up into the Elder Guardian faces and not have to worry about them hitting us too hard. We got a couple new recipes in our book: the Sea Lantern, the Prismarine bricks. And apparently we don't have the dark prismarine yet, although we did grab a couple blocks of it. I believe dark prismarine is just a prismarine shard surrounding a single ink sac. Let's see if we have any. There's an ink sac. Let's just, yep, there it is right there. Already added it there for us. All right, so there we go. So we officially went out there, took on that little monument, killed the Elder Guardians, and we'll go back out there during one of the live streams to start and take out things from there, including all the prismarine and sea lanterns and whatnot. We can use those in our builds in the future. We're going to throw these sponges into our auto smelter here. I'm just going to go ahead and light those up as the cart runs back and forth in the background. And what's going to come out of there is a regular sponge. What goes in is a wet sponge. What comes out is a regular dry sponge. There's 6 of them real quick. I'll go ahead and grab those just to show what we can do here. I know we have a little body of water over in this direction. And so as I was saying, sponges will absorb water in an 8-block run time. So if we go ahead and place this down here, you can see it absorbed a whole lot of that water. I'm not going to go any further with this because we may need some of this water in the future for some other things. We may need to fill up a couple of buckets here and there. We probably just go ahead and ruined that already, but that's okay. We can always fill it back up. So let me throw this last sponge back in here. And there it goes. You can go ahead and turn the system off and we'll get all those sponges out of there. But in the meantime, thank you for coming along on this little episode of ours. This is our season finale. We were on episode 15, and so we figured it was a good place to go ahead and do a season finale here. Isn't that right, Slabby? Don't you think so? Why don't you go ahead and come along on a little walk with me? So over the course of this season so far, we've built up our little chicken coop here. We've gone ahead and brought back some sheep and some cows and gave them shade under the trees, gave them some hay bales and drinking water to drink from. We brought some villagers back just recently. And we can see them just hanging out here. We got some food for them in the middle if they wish to take it. We have a total of 4 villager houses here. We're going to probably throw in a couple more during the next live stream that we have. Try to get them to start having little villager babies. We're going to clean all of this up. We're going to put the bone blocks and remake our portal over there. We have our little healer's hut, or healing temple, I guess you could say. We have our small little tiny wizard tower. But I think we're going to end up redoing this. Personally, I thought it would grow on me, but I'm really not liking it. And finally, we have our fishing hut over yonder. I'm sorry, not finally. We have the fishing hut. And then we have our big industrial crop growing center, where we're going to have to go in there. We're going to replant everything and get them growing again. But in the meantime, I would like to say thanks for coming along. Hope you had a wonderful time. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit that like and subscribe button. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. Lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job as well. So until next time, everybody, take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you in the next episode.